ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ನಾನು ಅಡ್ವೊಕೇಟ್ ಸ್ವಾತಿ. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಜಡ್ಜ್ 2021 ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ನ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಇದು ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಇಯರ್ ಪ್ರಿಲಿಮ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಪೇಪರ್. ಇದು 100 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸಿನ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಪೇಪರ್, 100 ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಮಾರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಆದಷ್ಟು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಪೇಪರ್ನ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಪಡಿ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನಿಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 1. As written in the preamble of the Constitution of India, one of the following is correct order. A. Secular Socialist Sovereign Republic Democratic. B. Sovereign Socialist Secular Democratic Republic. C. Sovereign Republic Secular Socialist Democratic. D. Republic Sovereign Secular Democratic Socialist. So, the correct answer bandu B. Sovereign Socialist Secular Democratic Republic. Words socialist and secular bandu 42nd Amendment Act ಇಂದ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋವಂಥದ್ದು. Preamble can be amended, but it cannot be amended to the extent that it alter the basic structure of our constitution. ಪ್ರಿಯಾಂಬಲ್ನ ಕೂಡ ಅಮೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಬಟ್ ಆದರೆ ಅದು ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ಗೆ ಹ್ಯಾಂಪರ್ ಆಗೋ ಥರ ಅಮೆಂಡ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 2. Causing death by rash and negligent act, an offence punishable under section 304A of IPC is A. Non-cognizable and non-bailable. B. Non-cognizable and bailable. C. Cognizable and non-bailable. D. Cognizable and bailable. The correct answer bandu D. Cognizable and bailable. Section 304A of IPC is causing death by negligence. Its classification is cognizable, bailable, triable by magistrate of first class and non-compoundable. Question number 3. Order 21 Rule 72 of CPC relates to the following subject. A. Staying the court sale. B. Permitting the decree holder to bid or buy property in court sale. C. Bid of co-sharer to have preference. D. Set aside the court sale on the ground of fraud. So, the correct answer bandu option B. Permitting the decree holder to bid or buy property in the court sale. Andre Order 21 Rule 72 says that decree holder not to bid for or buy property without possession. Question number 4. Which one of the following is incorrect combination regarding definition of offences as per the IPC? So, idrali yaud incorrect combination anta nodbeku. Option A. Section 320 grievous hurt. Section 340 wrongful restraint. Option C. Section 350 criminal force. Option D. Section 351 assault. So, idrali wrong option bandu option B. Section 340 wrongful restraint. Idu wrongful restraint alla. Section 340 bandu wrongful confinement. Section 320 grievous hurt haudu. Section 350 criminal force haudu. Section 351 assault haudu. And section 340 wrongful confinement antandre whoever wrongfully retains any person in such a manner as to prevent that person from proceeding beyond certain circumscribing limits is said wrongfully to confine that person. Wrongful confinement antandre udaharanege house arrest atara andre kood hakodu. Question number 5. Once a mortgage always a mortgage means A. Mortgagee has no right to assign the mortgage debt to any other person. B. Mortgage cannot be redeemed after the expiry of fixed period. C. Mortgage is always redeemable. D. Mortgager has no right to assign right of redemption to any person. So, this question ge answer option C. Mortgage is always redeemable. Question number 6. What does ab initio refers to? So, ab initio antandre from the beginning. ನಾವು ಯೂಶ್ವಲಿ ಕೇಳಿರ್ತೀವಿ ವಾಯ್ಡ್ ab initio ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಬಿಗಿನಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ab initio. ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 7. ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಅಂತಂದರೆ FIR ಈಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಂಡೇಟ್ರಿ ಅಂಡರ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ 154 ಆಫ್ CRPC if the information discloses commission of a cognizable offence and no preliminary inquiry is permissible in such a situation. This guideline was issued by the Constitution Bench of the Honorable Supreme Court in the following decision. A. Srimati Selvi versus State of Karnataka. B. D.K. Basu versus State of West Bengal. C. Arnesh Kumar versus State of Bihar. D. Lalita Kumari versus Government of Uttar Pradesh. So, correct answer Lalita Kumari versus Government of Uttar Pradesh. ಇದೊಂದು ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಜಡ್ಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನು ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ತುಂಬ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. FIR ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ 154 CRPC ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಲಲಿತಾ ಕುಮಾರಿ ವರ್ಸಸ್ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಉತ್ತರ ಪ್ರದೇಶ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಜಡ್ಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇದು. ಈ ಕೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಪ್ರೀಂ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಹಲವಾರು ಗೈಡ್ಲೈನ್ಸ್ನ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. FIR ಮ್ಯಾಂಡೇಟ್ರಿ ಆಗಿ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 8. ವಿಚ್ ಪ್ರೊವಿಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ CPC ರಿಲೇಟ್ಸ್ ಟು ಪರ್ಮಿಟಿಂಗ್ ದ ಪ್ಲೇಂಟಿಫ್ ಟು ವಿಡ್ರಾ ದ ಸೂಟ್ ವಿತ್ ಅ ಲಿಬರ್ಟಿ ಟು ಫೈಲ್ ಫ್ರೆಶ್ ಸೂಟ್ in respect of the same subject matter? Option A, Order 23, Rule 1, Clause 3 of CPC. Option B, Order 23, Rule 2 of CPC. Option C, Order 23, Rule 3 of CPC. Option D, Order 23, Rule 3A of CPC. So, correct answer bandu option A, Order 23, Rule 1, Clause 3 of the CPC. Order 23 is about withdrawal and adjustment of suits. Order 23, Rule 1, Clause 3 says, where the court is satisfied that the suit must fail by reason of some formal defect or that there are sufficient grounds for allowing the plaintiff to institute a fresh suit for the subject matter of a suit or part of a claim. ಈ ಎರಡು ಕಂಡೀಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈ ಆಗೋದಾದ್ರೂ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಆ ಸೂಟ್ನ ವಿಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿ ಫ್ರೆಶ್ ಸೂಟ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಫೈಲ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಪರ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಕೊಡಬಹುದು. ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 9. ಇಫ್ ದ ರಿಕ್ವಿಸಿಟ್ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಫೀ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಪೇಡ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ in spite of an order by the court, A, the plaint shall be returned to the plaintiff. B, plaint shall be rejected. C, suit shall be dismissed. D, plaint shall be permitted to withdraw the suit. B, plaint shall be rejected. ನೀವು ಯಾವುದೇ ಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಜೊತೆ ರಿಕ್ವಿಸಿಟ್ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಫೀ ಕಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನೋದಾದರೆ ಈವನ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ನ ರಿಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 10. ಹೂ ಇಸ್ ದ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಚೇರ್ಮನ್ ಆಫ್ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಸಭಾ? ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ, Shri Venkaya Naidu. Question number 11. How many states and union territories are there in India at present? So at present, option A, 28 states and 9 union territories. Option B, 28 states and 8 union territories. C, 29 states and 7 union territories. D, 29 states and 9 union territories. So correct answer idralli option B, 28 states and 8 union territories. ರೀಸೆಂಟ್ಲಿ ಹಲವಾರು ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇವಾಗ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಯೂನಿಯನ್ ಟೆರಿಟರೀಸ್ ಬಂದು ಅಂಡಮಾನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನಿಕೋಬಾರ್ ಐಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್, ಚಂಡೀಗಢ, ದಾದರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನಗರ್ ಹವೇಲಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಮನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಿಯು. 4th ಡೆಲ್ಲಿ, 5th ಲಕ್ಷದ್ವೀಪ್, 6th ಪುದುಚೇರಿ, 7th ಜಮ್ಮು ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕಾಶ್ಮೀರ್, 8th ಲದಾಖ್. ಸೊ 28 states and 8 union territories. Question number 12. To the best of my memory is the autobiography written by ಜಸ್ಟಿಸ್ PB ಗಜೇಂದ್ರ ಗಡ್ಕರ್. ಇವು ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಜನರಲ್ ನಾಲೆಜ್ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜನರಲ್ ನಾಲೆಜ್ ಕಡೆ ಕೂಡ ಗಮನ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 13. ದ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ಡೈಡ್ ಇಂಟೆಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ A, died by making a will. B, died without legal heirs. C, died without any property. D, died without making a will. ಸೊ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ D, died without making a will. ಸೊ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ತನ್ನ ವೀಲುನಾಮೆ ಬರೆಯದೆ ಮೃತಪಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಆ ಒಂದು ಇದನ್ನು ಡೈಡ್ ಇಂಟೆಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 14. ಫಾರ್ ಹಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಲಾರ್ಜೆಸ್ಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಬೆಂಚ್ ವಾಸ್ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟೆಡ್ ಎಟ್ ದ ಸುಪ್ರೀಂ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ A, ಗೋಲಕ್ನಾಥ್ ಕೇಸ್. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ B, ಆಧಾರ್ ಕೇಸ್. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ C, Keshwananda Bharati case. Option D, none of the above. The correct answer is option C, Keshwananda Bharati case. ಈ ಕೇಸ್ಗೆ 13 member judge bench ನ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಸೊ ಇದೇ ಲಾರ್ಜೆಸ್ಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಬೆಂಚ್ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಸುಪ್ರೀಂ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ. ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 15. If the prosecution withdraws the prosecution against the accused in case where a charge has already been framed, option A, accused shall be discharged. B, accused shall be acquitted. C, further proceedings shall be stopped. D, any of the above. Correct answer bandu B, accused shall be acquitted. Andre under section 321, that is withdrawal of prosecution is provided. And one more thing that is asked in such questions are withdrawal from prosecution can only be done with the consent of the court. Question number 16. Which section of the CRPC empowers a police officer to release an accused who has been arrested with an allegation of committing non-bailable offence? Option A, 437(1), option B, section 437(2), option C, section 437(3), option D, not empowered. So correct answer bandu option B, section 437 clause 2. Section 437 of the CRPC is when bail may be taken in cases of non-bailable offences. Section 17. Which one of the following is incorrect combination as per the CRPC? ಸೊ ಇನ್ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್ ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತ ನೋಡಬೇಕು. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ 70 ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ 2 ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾರೆಂಟ್. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ 82 ಪ್ರೊಕ್ಲಮೇಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಅಬ್ಸ್ಕಾಂಡಿಂಗ್. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ 93 ಸರ್ಚ್ ವಾರೆಂಟ್. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ 358 ವಿಕ್ಟಿಮ್ ಕಾಂಪನ್ಸೇಷನ್. ಸೊ ಇನ್ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ 358 ವಿಕ್ಟಿಮ್ ಕಾಂಪನ್ಸೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ 358 is compensation to person groundlessly arrested. Victim compensation ಬಂದು ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ 357 ಎ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದನ್ನ 2009 ಅಲ್ಲಿ CRPC ಗೆ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿರುವಂಥ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದು. ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 18, which one of the following is incorrect combination as per the Transfer of Property Act 1882? Option A section 41 transfer by ostensible owner. Option B section 53 fraudulent transfer. Option C section 100 charges. Option D section 52A part performance. The wrong combination here is option D, because part performance ಬಂದು section 53A ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋಂಥದ್ದು, 52A ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲ. Question number 19, which section of the CRPC deals with releasing of convicted person on the probation of good conduct after admonition? Option A section 354. Option B section 356. Option C section 358. Option D section 360. So the correct answer is option D section 360. Question number 20, Order 1 Rule 8 of CPC relates to. ಈ ಥರ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ಸ್ ಬಂದಾಗ ತುಂಬಾ ಈಸಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಥರ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ಸ್ನ ಯಾವುದೇ ಥರ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಆದಷ್ಟು ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ನ ಫೆಚ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿ, ಯಾವುದೇ ಥರ ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಡಿ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ adding or striking out parties to the suit. Option B filing of representative suit. Option C misjoinder and non-joinder of parties. Option D suit in the name of wrong plaintiff. Option D suit in the name of wrong plaintiff. So correct answer bandu option B filing of representative suit. Order 1 of CPC talks about the parties to the suit. Order 1 Rule 8 of CPC deals with representative suit. Andre a representative suit is a suit that is filed by one or more person on behalf of themselves or others having the same interest in the suit. Question number 21, if the court permits amendment of pleadings without stipulating the time limit to carry out the amendment, as per Order 6 Rule 18 of the CPC, amendment has to be carried out within 14 days from the date of order. So a question ali correct answer bandu 14 days. Question number 22, which is the smallest state area wise in India? So option A Goa, B Sikkim, C Tripura, D Nagaland. Answer bandu A Goa. Goa is the smallest state of India area wise. Question number 23, which section of the Transfer of Property Act deals with rule against perpetuity? So rule against perpetuity is discussed in A section 14, B section 15, C section 16, D section 17. Correct answer bandu option A section 14. Section 14 of Transfer of Property Act discuss about the rule against perpetuity. Perpetuity simply means indefinite period antandre generations after generations. So andre ee rule is against the transfer which makes a property inalienable for an indefinite period. Question number 24, which right has been deleted from the list of fundamental rights but has been retained as constitutional right in the Constitution of India? A right to education, B equality of opportunity in matters of public employment, C right to property, D right to assemble peacefully without arms. So ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ರೈಟ್ ಟು ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ. ರೈಟ್ ಟು ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ ಇವಾಗ ಫಂಡಮೆಂಟಲ್ ರೈಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಲೀಗಲ್ ರೈಟ್. Question number 25, under which provisions of the CPC a court which passed the decree can stay the execution of an appealable decree? Option A Order 51 Rule 5 Clause 1, Order 51 Rule 6 Clause 1, Order 51 Rule 5 Clause 2 and Order 51 Rule 6 Clause 2. Correct answer bandu option C Order 51 Rule 5 Clause 2. Question number 26, A places men with firearms at the outlets of a building and tells Z that they will fire at Z if Z attempts to leave the building. A committed A wrongful restraint, B wrongful confinement, C abduction, D no offense. So answer ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ wrongful confinement. ನಾವು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಇದು ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ 340 wrongful confinement. Question number 27. A residential premises within the limit of Mangalore Municipal Corporation was let out to a tenant on monthly rent of rupees 4,000 to evict the tenant from said premises. Which act is applicable? Option A, Karnataka Rent Act. Option B, Transfer of Property Act. Option C, both A and B. Option D, either A or B. So, ಈ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ಗೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟ್. ಬಟ್ ನಾವು ಯೂಶಲಿ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು ಈ ಕ್ವೆಶನಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರೆಂಟ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ. ಆದರೆ ಈ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ನ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟ್ 1882. Question number 28. Which article of the Constitution of India says that the law declared by the Supreme Court shall be binding on all courts within the territory of India? Option A, Article 140, Option B, Article 141, Option C, Article 142 and Option D, Article 143. Correct answer bandu Option B, Article 141. So Article 141 of the Constitution says that laws declared by the Supreme Court shall be binding on all courts within the territory of India. Ide doctrine of stare decisis kuda antare. Question number 29. When any court dismissed the suit under Order 9 Rule 2 of the CPC for non-service of summons in the consequence of plaintiff's failure to pay the postal charges, the application to set the dismissal aside before the same court has to be filed under Option A, Order 9 Rule 3, Option B, Order 9 Rule 4, Option C, Order 9 Rule 9, Option D, Order 9 Rule 13 of CPC. So, either correct answer bandu Option B, Order 9 Rule 4 of CPC. Question number 30. Who played for only one team in all the 14 editions of IPL? Ee question ge options e bekagilla. Answer bandu Virat Kohli for Royal Challengers Bengaluru. Question number 31. Who administers oath to the governor of the state? A, President of India. B, Prime Minister of India. C, Chief Justice of the High Court of that state. D, Chief Minister of that state. Answer bandu Option C, Chief Justice of the High Court of that state. The oath of office to the governor is administered by Chief Justice of the concerned state High Court, and in his absence, the senior most judge of that court available would administer the oath to the governor of the state. Question number 32. As per Section 5 of the Karnataka Rent Control Act, in the event of death of a tenant, right to tenancy shall devolve for a period of dash from the date of the death of the said tenant to his successors. 1 year, 3 years, 5 years or 7 years. Answer bandu Option C, 5 years. So Section 5 of Karnataka Rent Control Act talks about inheritability of tenancy. It says that in the event of death of a tenant, the right to tenancy shall devolve for a period of 5 years upon his successors. Question number 33. Habitually dealing in stolen property, an offence punishable under Section 413 of IPC, is triable by A, Court of Session. B, Court of Chief Judicial Magistrate. C, Court of Judicial Magistrate First Class. D, Court of any magistrate. Correct answer bandu Option A, Court of Sessions. Question number 34. A sells by auction to B a horse which A knows to be unsound. A says nothing to B about the horse unsoundness. So A has committed no fraud, misrepresentation or undue influence. Correct answer bandu Option A. A has committed no fraud. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲೀಡಿಂಗ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಇದೆ ಫೆಲ್ಟ್ಹೌಸ್ ವರ್ಸಸ್ ಬಿಂದ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ 1862 ಕೇಸ್. Which section of the Indian Evidence Act states that admitted facts need not be proved? So it is given in section 58 of the Indian Evidence Act, which talks about facts admitted need not be proved. Question number 36. Under the Transfer of Property Act, a lessee of an immovable property continuing in possession of the leased property on determination of lease period with the consent of the lessor is called as A, tenant by holding over, tenant at sufferance. C, protected tenant. D, none of the above. Answer bandu Option A, tenant by holding over. Question number 37. The landmark judgment of the Honorable Supreme Court in respect of triple talaq is in the following case. A, Muhammad Ahmad Khan versus Shah Banu Begum. B. Indira Sane versus Union of India. C. Shaira Banu versus Union of India. D. I.R. Koilo versus State of Tamil Nadu. Correct answer bandu option C. Shaira Banu versus Union of India. Question number 38. Which section of the Karnataka Rent Act 1999 says that to contest the eviction petition under section 27 of the said act, tenant shall pay or deposit all arrears of rent? Option A, section 45. Option B, section 44. Option C, section 43. Option D, section 42. Correct answer bandu option A, section 45. Section 45 of the Karnataka Rent Act talks about the deposit and payment of rent during the pendency of proceedings for eviction. Question number 39. Which one of the following is incorrect combination regarding the directive principles of state policy as per the Constitution of India? A. Article 39 equal justice and free legal aid. Correct. Article 44 Uniform Civil Code of Citizens. Correct. Option C. Article 48A protection and improvement of environment. Correct. And option D, Article 50 promotion of international peace and security. Illa promotion of international peace and security is given in Article 51 and Article 50 bandu separation of judiciary from executive. Question number 40. Which of the following orders does not amount to a decree under section 2 clause 2 of the CPC? A. An order rejecting plaint under order 7 rule 11 of CPC. B. An order under section 144 of CPC. C. An order for dismissal of the suit for default. D. None of the above. Correct answer bandu option C. An order for dismissal of the suit for default. Question number 41. Under section 428 of CRPC, the period of detention undergone by a convict during dash shall be set off against the term of imprisonment imposed on him. A. Investigation of case. B. Trial of case. C. Inquiry of case. D. All of the above. Answer is all of the above. Antandre investigation, trial ಹಾಗೂ inquiry period of the case shall be set off against the term of imprisonment imposed on him. Question number 42. The recent landmark decision of the Honorable Supreme Court in Vinita Sharma versus Rakesh Sharma and others is relating to the following subject. Idondu recent landmark judgment. Idu correct answer bandu daughters co-personary right. So hennu makkala co-personary right ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇದು recent landmark judgment Vinita Sharma versus Rakesh Sharma and others. Question number 43. As per section 58 of the Indian Contract Act, in the case of an alternative promise, one branch of which is legal and other illegal. A. Both the branches will be enforceable. B. Both the branches will be unenforceable. C. The legal branch alone can be enforceable. D. None of the above. Correct answer bandu option C. The legal branch alone can be enforceable. Question number 44. If a witness makes a statement in the court knowing it to be false, he committed the offense of perjury. Yaude witness tan kodtiro statement tappu anta gottidrunu kotre, he commits an offense of perjury. Question number 45. When any person is arrested and interrogated by the police, he shall be entitled to meet an advocate of his choice during the interrogation, though not throughout interrogation, as per section 41D of CRPC. Above statement is true. Section 46. As per section 320 clause 9 of the CRPC, offences other than those provided by section 320 of the said code cannot be compounded. B. Can be compounded with the permission of the court. C. Can be compounded. D. None of the above. Correct answer bandu, it cannot be compounded. Question number 47. Evidence before charge shall be recorded in the following cases. A. In all warrant tribal cases. B. In all summons tribal cases. C. In warrant tribal cases instituted on police report. D. In warrant tribal cases instituted otherwise than on police report. So answer bandu option D. In warrant tribal cases instituted otherwise than on police report. Question number 48. As per section 320 of CRPC, an offence punishable under 506 of IPC is A. Can be compounded, B. Cannot be compounded, C. Can be compounded only with the permission of court, D. None of the above. Correct answer bandu it can be compounded. Question number 49. As per section 29 of the Indian Contract Act agreements, the meaning of which is not certain or capable of being made certain are void. Question number 50. The maker, acceptor or endorser respectively of negotiable instrument act is discharged from liability thereon. A. By cancellation, B. By release, C. By payment, D. All of the above. Answer bandu D. All of the above. Question number 51. Which article of the Constitution of India describes the procedure to amend the Constitution? Correct answer is option A. Article 368. Article 368 of the Constitution of India provides for amendment to the Constitution of India. Question number 52. As per section 165 of Indian Evidence Act 1872, in respect of any answer given by witness in reply to the questions asked by the judge, parties are entitled to make any objections. B. Have absolute right to cross-examine the witness. C. Have right to cross-examine only with leave of the court. D. Are entitled to make objections only with the leave of the court. So correct answer is option C. Have right to cross-examine only with the leave of the court. So section 165 of Indian Evidence Act talks about the judge's power to put questions or order production. Question number 53. Which article of the Constitution of India was amended to provide reservations in promotions? So reservations in promotions was discussed in Article 16. Either the leading case is Indira Sane versus Union of India, which talks about the reservations, and Article 16 of Indian Constitution talks about equality of opportunity in matters of public employment. Question number 54. National Legal Services Day is celebrated in India on 26th November, 21st June, 3rd December, 9th November. D. 9th November. National Legal Services Day is observed on every year on 9th November to commemorate the commencement of Legal Services Authorities Act 1987, which came into force on 9th November 1995. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ 9th November ನ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಲೀಗಲ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸಸ್ ಡೇ ಆಗಿ ಸೆಲೆಬ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 55. A leased out his immovable property to B for manufacturing the spare parts of tractor. In the absence of any contract or local law or usage to the contrary, said lease is terminable by given dash notice. A. 15 days, B. 30 days, C. 6 months, D. 1 year. So correct answer bandu option C. 6 months notice. Question number 56. As per Order 39 Rule 3A of the CPC, where injunction has been granted without giving notice to the opposite party, the court shall make an endeavour to finally dispose of the application within dash from the date on which the injunction was granted. A. 7 days, B. 14 days, C. 30 days, D. 1 month. Correct answer bandu option C. 30 days. So under Order 39 Rule 3A, court to dispose of application for injunction within 30 days. Question number 57. A threatens to publish a defamatory libel concerning Z unless Z gives him money. A thus induces Z to give him money. A has committed the offence of A. defamation, B. robbery, C. criminal intimidation, D. extortion. Correct answer bandu option D. extortion. Under section 383 of IPC defines extortion. So equation direct agi illustration indane kelidare. Equation bandu illustration A of section 383, that is extortion inda kelirodu. Question number 58. Which of the following issues can be heard as the preliminary issue as per Order 14 Rule 2 of the CPC? A. any issue. B. issue of law only. C. issue of fact only. D. issue involving both question of law and fact. So question number 58 ge correct answer bandu option B. issue of law only. Question number 59. What is the full form of ICMR? ICMR antandre Indian Council for Medical Research. Question number 60. A mortgage by deposit of title deed is called anomalous mortgage, English mortgage, usufructory mortgage, equitable mortgage. Correct answer is equitable mortgage. Section 58 of Transfer of Property Act talks about mortgage, mortgagee, mortgager, etc. and it also describes different kinds of mortgages. Question number 61. Who among the following Supreme Court judges has become Judge of the Supreme Court of India directly without becoming the judge of any high court? Idu news allidanta question. Justice Uday U Lalit. Justice U Lalit. Iವರು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಸುಪ್ರೀಂ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಜಡ್ಜ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Question number 62. As per section 142 of the Indian Contract Act, a guarantee obtained by misrepresentation made by the creditor is A. void, B. voidable, C. valid, D. invalid. Correct answer bandu invalid. That is section 142 of Indian Contract Act says that guarantee obtained by misrepresentation is invalid. Question number 63. Which one of the following is correct combination as per the Indian Contract Act 1872? So idralli correct combination na kelirodu. So option A, section 13 consent. Idu correct answer. Uldirodu ella wrong answer. Correct ಏನು ಅಂತ ನೋಡೋಣ. Section 13 is consent. Section 14 ಬಂದು free consent. Section 15 ಬಂದು coercion. Section 16 is undue influence. Section 17 fraud. Section 18 misrepresentation. Question number 64. When sole plaintiff in a suit dies, to make them as parties to the said suit, his legal representatives have to file application under dash of the CPC. So the legal representatives have to file application under Order 22 Rule 3 of CPC. It talks about the procedure in case of death of one of the several plaintiffs or of the sole plaintiff. Question number 65. Maximum term of imprisonment which may be passed by the judicial magistrate first class as a sentence is andre oba JMIC first class pass madakaguವಂತ maximum imprisonment sentence ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ the term not exceeding 3 years. Option C, that is the term not exceeding 3 years. So section 28 and 29 of CRPC exhaustively explains about every code and its maximum term of imprisonment that can be sentenced. Question number 66. A dumb witness gives evidence by writing in the open court. Such evidence shall be deemed as A. oral evidence. So the dumb witness na oral evidence anta consider madlagutte. Question number 67. Section 114 of the CPC should be read with Order 57 Rule 1 of CPC. Andre option A is the correct answer. It talks about the application for review of judgment. Section 114 ಬಂದು review ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡುತ್ತೆ. Question number 68. As per Order 18 Rule 3 of the CPC, in a suit where the party beginning to lead evidence has right to reserve the production of rebuttal evidence dash A on all the issues, B only on those issues burden of the proving the same lies on him, C only on those issues for which burden of proving the same lies on the other party, D no right to reserve. Correct answer is option C, only on those issues where burden of proving the same lies on the other party. Question number 69. One of the following relief can be granted under Specific Relief Act. A. Recovery of money. B. Ejectment of tenant. C. Redemption of mortgage. D. Perpetual injunction. So Specific Relief Act alli ನಾವು perpetual injunction na grant ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. Section 216 of the CRPC deals with the following subject. A. Alteration of charge. B. Effect of errors in framing charge. C. Contents of charge. D. Recall of witness when charge is altered. Correct answer is option A, alteration of charge. Question number 71. A voluntarily throws into a river a ring belonging to B with an intention thereby causing wrongful loss to B. A has committed mischief, theft, extortion, no offense. So A has committed mischief. Question number 72. Which one of the following is not correctly matched according to the CPC? A. Order 26 Rule 9. Commission to make local investigations. Correct. B. Order 1 Rule 10 Clause 2. Adding or striking out parties. Correct. C. Order 7 Rule 11 Rejection of plaint is correct. And D. Order 9, Rule 9 set aside the ex parte decree. Wrong. Order 9, Rule 9 talks about decree against the plaintiff by default, which bars the fresh suit. Question number 73. In a suit for mandatory injunction, if the relief for damages is not claimed, the court can allow the plaintiff to amend the plaint to include a claim for the said relief. A. Only before filing the written statement. B. Only before commencement of trial. C. At any stage of proceedings. D. Cannot be allowed to amend the plaint. Correct answer bandu option C. At any stage of the proceedings. Question number 74. As per section 122 of the Transfer of Property Act, if the donee dies before the acceptance of the gift, said gift is void. Section 122 of Transfer of Property defines the gift, and in this case, if the donee dies before the acceptance of the gift, such gift would be void. Question number 75. A gift comprising both existing and future property is void as to the later, that is void as to the future property. As discussed in the earlier question, section 122 of the Transfer of Property Act defines gift. Question number 76. As per section 147 of the NI Act, every offence punishable under the said act is compoundable. Question number 77. The claim that one was elsewhere when an alleged act took place is called as alibi. In section 11 of Indian Evidence Act, the basis of doctrine of alibi is provided. That is, section 11 of Indian Evidence Act says that when facts not otherwise relevant becomes relevant. Question number 78. Mitakshara is a commentary on Yajnavalkya Smriti. Question number 79. Which section of the NI Act deals with the effect of material alteration of the negotiable instruments? A. Section 85. B. Section 86. C. Section 87. D. Section 88. Correct answer is C. Section 87 of the NI Act. Question number 80. Which Indian city is called as Orange City? Answer is Nagpur. Nagpur is called as the Orange City due to the huge production of oranges in Nagpur. Question number 81. A proposal when accepted becomes a promise. Please ಈ ಥರ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ಸ್ನ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿ ಸಿಲ್ಲಿ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡಿ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ನ ಕಳ್ಕೊಬೇಡಿ. ಆದಷ್ಟು ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ನ ರಿವೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬ್ರಷ್ ಅಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ನಮಗೆ ಪ್ರಿಲಿಮ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ 60 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ, ಕ್ವಾಲಿಫೈ ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ. ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 82. Which one of the following is correct combination regarding country and its capital? Option A. Australia, Sydney. B. Pakistan, Karachi. C. Japan, Tokyo. D. United States of America, New York. So correct answer here is only Japan, Tokyo. The capital city of Australia is Canberra. Pakistan, Islamabad. USA bandu Washington DC. Question number 83. As per section 161 clause 2 of CRPC, a person is not bound to answer any question put to him by the police officer making an investigation if the answer to the said question would have tendency to A. Expose him to criminal charge. B. Expose him to a penalty. C. Expose him to forfeiture. D. All of the above. Correct answer bandu all of the above. Question number 84. Which one of the following is incorrect combination as per the Specific Relief Act? Section 27, Rescission of Contracts. Correct. Option B. Section 30, Cancellation of Instruments. No. Option C. Section 34, Declaration of Status Right. Correct. Option D. Section 39, Mandatory Injunction. Correct. So, Section 30, bandu. Section 30 of SRA is court may require parties resigning to do equity. And section 31 of the SRA talks about cancellation of instruments. Question number 85. Obligation as under section 2A of the SRA includes every duty enforceable by law. Question number 86. When a suit in which defendant raised counterclaim is dismissed for default of plaintiff, A. Counterclaim also stands dismissed. B. Counterclaim may be proceeded with. C. Counterclaim is to be returned for its representation as separate suit. D. Counterclaim may be proceeded only when suit is restored. Correct answer is B. Counterclaim may be proceeded with. Question number 87. Who is the captain of Indian women's hockey team which reached the semi-final of the recently held Tokyo Olympics 2020? Answer is option A. Rani Rampal. Question number 88. Which section of the Negotiable Instruments Act 1881 states that the evidence of the complainant may be given by him on affidavit? It is given under section 145 of the NI Act. Question number 89. Which provision of the CPC says that where a suit is instituted against the public officer for damages or other relief in respect of any act alleged to have been done by him in his official capacity, the government shall be joined as a party to the suit? Option A, Order 1, Rule 10, Clause 2. Option B, Order 27, Rule 5A. Option C, Section 80. Option D, no such provision. Correct answer is option B. Order 27, Rule 5A. Question number 90. Where an immovable property is sold in execution of the decree, the sale of such property becomes absolute. When the court makes an order confirming the sale. B. When the possession of the property sold is delivered to the purchaser. C. When document conveying title, sale deed, to such property is executed. D. On completion of 60 days after the execution of the sale deed. Answer is option A. When the court makes an order confirming the sale. Question number 91. Leading questions may be asked in cross-examination. Question number 92. Which section of the Indian Contract Act says that every agreement in restraint of marriage of any person other than a minor is void? It is said in the section 26 of the Indian Contract Act. Question number 93. Meaning of legal maxim nemo det quod non habet is no one gives what he does not have. And then nobody can give a better title than what he has. This is Transfer of Property Act related legal maxim. So, itara legal maxims na kuda nodkoli. Question number 94. Ossification test is conducted to determine the age of a person. Question number 95. Who is the present law minister in the Union Cabinet? Answer is option B. Sri Kiran Rijiju. Question number 96. A witness who is interested in success of the party who called him as a witness is called as interested witness. Question number 97. The presumption under section 118 of the NI Act shall be made in respect of A. Consideration, B. Date, C. Time of acceptance, D. All of the above. Correct answer is D. All of the above. That is, presumption under section 118 shall be made with respect to consideration, date and also time of acceptance. Question number 98. Minimum number of persons required for committing an act of criminal conspiracy. An offence punishable under section 120B of IPC are 2. That is, 2 members are the minimum persons required to commit an act of criminal conspiracy under section 120B of IPC. Question number 99. In which one of the following landmark decisions Supreme Court of India declared that the fundamental rights granted under the Constitution of India are equally applicable to transgender people? This was held in the leading case of National Legal Services Authority versus Union of India. ಇದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ನ ಒಂದು ರೀಸೆಂಟ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಜಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ, ನವತೇಜ್ ಸಿಂಗ್ ಜೋಹರ್ ವರ್ಸಸ್ ಯೂನಿಯನ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ. ಸೊ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಡೂ ಗೋ ಥ್ರೂ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಜಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. Question number 100. Which section of the SRA says that specific performance of the contract cannot be enforced in favor of a person who failed to prove his readiness and willingness to perform his part of the contract? A. Section 13, B. Section 14, C. Section 15, D. Section 16. Correct answer is D. Section 16 of the SRA. So, this is last question, Karnataka Civil Judge 2021 question paper though. ನಿಮಗೆ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಅನಾಲಿಸಿಸ್ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಲೈಕ್, ಶೇರ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಚಾನಲ್ನ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇದೇ ಥರ ಇನ್ನಷ್ಟು ನಾವು ಬೇರೆ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಇಯರ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ಸ್ನ ಕೂಡ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಫಾರ್ ವಾಚಿಂಗ್.